Leverage is a show on TNT. It's the story of a group of high-tech thieves who are now working as modern-day Robin Hoods. The idea here is you push in, we go on the other side, we push towards the screen, we get on their face, ha, 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 we got them.
Dean brings a feature filmmaking approach to a long-form series. So he shoots these shows as if they're mini movies. There's explosions, there's miniatures, there's CGI characters. On an episodic TV show, you don't see that very often. Max and Final Cut Studio are the backbone of our post facility. It's what really makes our digital workflow possible.
We bought a building and we turned it into our little mini studio. We have our production offices there, we have business affairs there, we have legal, but mostly what we have is a complete soup to nuts, tapeless workflow. And it's all because of this new Apple technology.
What we're doing with Leverage has pretty much been a pioneer effort in terms of digital post. We do everything ourselves, from shooting it digitally,
Haley Mark, set,
to tapeless delivery.
Here we go, ready
And action.
We shoot on the Red 1 camera. That footage is stored as digital files. It never touches the tape. That drive is taken off the camera and taken to an ingest station on set, where the footage is offloaded as the raw red files.
And then the hard drives come back to our offices, where it's loaded onto the SAN.
We work off of a storage area network. It's about 42 terabytes of space.
By having a central brain, in essence, you have enormous efficiency.
Each of the applications in Final Cut Studio has its own role to play in our workflow. We've intentionally built our workflow around what each of those applications does. Final Cut Pro 7 is a pretty substantial rework of the application.
I think the greatest thing about Final Cut is the ProRes codec, because this allows you to work in a format that is not only pristine and looks exactly like what you want your show to look like, but you can actually deliver this. What you see on the air comes right out of Final Cut.
It's broadcast quality. It's beyond broadcast quality. It looks terrific.
It's big, Monica. It's bigger than we thought.
Some of our action sequences have upwards of 6 and 7 cameras. Final Cut multicam is fantastic.
You can have all your cameras playing simultaneously, so you can actually watch it in real time as though you were cutting a sporting event. When we're choosing takes, I don't have to watch each take one at a time. I can literally go, oh, that angle's better. Use that angle for this shot, or use that angle for this shot. It's a fabulous tool.
With Final Cut Pro 7, the thing that people will notice and relish immediately is the way it handles speed changes. Now it gives you the ability to ease in or ease out from a starting speed. One of the ways that we use it is we'll do like a bullet zoom where the camera tracks around a hallway. So taking something that's shot real time, speeding it up 100 to 1,000%. iChat Theater is fantastic. It essentially lets you on the fly be able to play out of your timeline straight into iChat. So I'm gonna run through some changes and some notes.
Okay.
The name of the game is instantaneous feedback. So the more quickly I can put cuts and changes in front of them, the better.
Color is a real, proper color correction tool. In fact, we completely color our show in color. On my episodes, I like to completely color them myself. I just enjoy it, I fall in love with the tool, and I can make it look exactly the way I want it. This program is a real game changer.
Final Cut Studio allows us the flexibility to be able to do what we do. We couldn't have done it without Final Cut, to be honest with you, because it just operates as like an open system and allows all these things to come together.
Action. We've got this in a building in Hollywood that we've built out, and it's great. But you could have all of this in your living room. You could have all of this in the garage. The technology doesn't need the giant infrastructure anymore. And that's what we're gonna see now. We're gonna see taking digital technology and not just playing with it because it's digital, but using it to do things that we couldn't do on film before and to change the way we think about and approach filmmaking. And cut. Good, moving on.